DreamWorks Shrek film series, based on William Steig's book of the same name, has a large underground internet fandom that started around 2009. With a fanbase, described by some people as a sincere liking towards the series, there have been several sexually explicit memes, based on the title character. The most notable example is a 2013 meta meme, based on a fan-made video called Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. Fans of Shrek are known as Broders, a take on the name Bronies, the young adult fans of the show My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. The Shrek filmmaker movement of source filmmaker animators making videos based on the internet's obsession towards the character has also occurred. According to New York, Shrek was one of the patron saints of the elaborate and complex culture of dank memetum. 1. Contents, Hyde. 1/20/01/2012, background and early history. 2 2012 present, Shrection, Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. 3 analysis and reception. 4 references. 2001-2012, background and early history. Edit. The 2001 film Shrek, based on William Steig's novel of the same name, garnered acclaim from critics and won an Oscar, while Shrek 2, 2004, was the highest-grossing animated film ever at the American box office. However, Dave Sims of The Atlantic's The Wire marked the second film as the start of the decline in quality and commercial success of the franchise, writing that none of the sequels were remembered due to the jokes relying on cheap topical gags and flimsy celebrity cameos. 2. He noted that the joke of Shrek's mediocrity was then filtered through the internet's many weird joke filters, which end up in a weird mix of sincerity and surrealism. 2. While fans had been creating and positing their own comics and pictures of Shrek, depicted outside of the films on DeviantArt ever since Shrek's 2001 release, it took about 11 years for the internet Shrek obsession to go from cute to cult-like, as the Daily Dot wrote. 3. Shrek's official Facebook page was launched by DreamWorks on December 1, 2009. This is where the company promoted the products and spin-offs of the franchise and made the title character speak to his fans through posts. These posts were very popular, garnering 1,000 to 2,000 more views than the typical promotional post at the time. 3. In 2010, the year of the release of Shrek Forever After, a comic on DeviantArt titled Shadow Beg Shrek, was posted by user Mara and paired Shrek with Shadow the Hedgehog, a character from the Sonic the Hedgehog series. A Kotaku writer stated that a possible reason for the pairing was that both characters tried to act like they were too cool for kids stuff. Too sophisticated, too edgy. They were made for each other and approximately 1 billion people between the ages of 12 and 34. 4. It went viral. 5. And what followed was several memes, including what the Week journalist Scott Meslow described as awful puns, half-assed photoshops, bizarre fanfiction, most of them sexually explicit, and a horror game revolving around Shrek stalking the player through a swamp. 5. There have been lists compiling online Shrek fan art, including a January 2014 list by Chloe Cole of the collegiumer site Dorkly of the most upsetting Shrek and Shadow fan art on the internet. 6. An official Smosh website writer Daniel Dominguez's list of 20 uncomfortably sexual pieces of Shrek fan art, published in November 2013. 7. 2012 present, Shrection, Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. Edit. May 2012 marked the launch of Shrection, a 4chan-esque image board for fans of Shrek to satirically and occasionally seriously comment on anything related to the Shrek series. Fans of Shrek are named Broders, which is a take on the name of the young adult fans of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, known as Bronies. 3. The board had garnered 500,000 visitors as of March 22, 2014. 3. In 2013, Shrek's online popularity went to what the Daily Dot described as a whole new demented level with a fan-made video called Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. A story of a 9-year-old boy who sexually offers himself to Shrek after the boy's father reprimands him for his Shrek obsession. 3. A meta-meme based on this was posted on 4chan's Paranormal Lore on January 31, 2013, which led to many deranged illustrations posted online influenced by the post. 3. Many duplications of the video were also uploaded, with a video and its replicas garnering over 90 million views as of May 2016. 2. On March 25, 2014, the video was a cartoon group pick. 8. And the award was number 13 on their Top 20 Stories of 2014, published on the site. 9. The video was also put by Gizmodo writer Ashley Feinberg's list of the 11 of the weirdest videos on YouTube. 10. In 2014, Shrek was shut down with a message from the board's founder. The Shrek meme is dead, and it's time to stop trying to keep this going. It is inevitable and it has to happen at some point in time. Many of you who truly love the Shrek movies may think that shutting down Shrek is a bad idea, but I hope that you may find another website to discuss the love for Shrek. 5. Shrek filmmaker movement, in which source filmmaker animators made videos based on the internet's obsession with Shrek, was described by a PC Magazine journalist as one of the craziest and funniest underground source filmmaker movements. 11. The videos involve a character placed in glitchy worlds of horrifying imagery and Smash Mouth references. These videos have included parodies such as Shrek It Ralph and Shrieking Ball, as well as the crossover with R.L. Steen's series of novels Goosebumps, Shrek Gets Spooked, which had close to 2 million views by October 2015. 11. Analysis and reception edit. Purposely bad fan art and animation of Shrek and loyalty towards the song All-Star by pop rock group Smash Mouth, which played in the first film of the series, are also considered traits of the internet's obsession towards Shrek. 2. Sims wrote that one possible reason of Shrek's internet fanbase was that the franchise was a depiction of everything that was initially exciting and then quickly patronizing about the early 2000s, saying that it's symbolic of so many things we briefly loved before quickly realizing their emptiness. He also said that with many other memes, Occam's razor is a factor. Shrek has a funny, stupid face, and putting that face in a weird place provokes a cheap laugh. 2. The online appreciation of Shrek has also been described as sincere. Know Your Meme's former researcher Amanda Brennan described it as a subversion of brony culture, again taking something relatively childish with good intentions and flipping it to a sincere appreciation. 3. Sim shared a similar sentiment by noting that, like other memes, it was one giant agreed upon joke. No one ever admits that the Shrek series is pretty crappy, even though DreamWorks drove it into the ground as hard as it possibly could. 2. Alan Hansen, a contributor for the All Who Made Fun of Shrek and similar fan sites, found the darker side of the internet's obsession towards Shrek. A lot of Shrek content is in making awful faces, being very leery. Children's movies and fairy tales are already inherently very dark, and Shrek on its own tries to show the even darker side of that, so it's almost the natural progression to get into the real swamp of Shrek, the Shrek, as they say. If Shrek is love, Shrek is everything that's not Shrek/love. He described the fan's apartment as a swamp, which is lovely because it's your place made of the things that comfort you, even if they're gross and unliked by others. He also described people against fans of Shrek as a fartwad. Then it gets pretty derogatory past that. Lots of F-words and N-words, unfortunately.